Welcome to another GeoGuessr play-along video, and today we're playing a map called Urban Roulette, which is another map made by Zigzag, and it's currently the most popular map of the month, and I'm very excited to try it out. It sounds like a really fun concept, urban locations handpicked to be as ambiguous as possible. So let's see how we do. I like the format of the previous video we did with 2 no-moving games and 2 NMPZ games, so I think let's do that again. The play-along links, as always, will be in the description. You can play along for free without the pro account or anything. Just click on the link and let's go. Good luck to us all. What do we have here? So we have some language that Golosinan something. Looks like maybe Spanish there. Let's see. So where is the sun? The sun is to the north. Okay. Sun is to the north. I'm looking for any electricity counters, but I cannot see any. These red bricks. Okay, we have this black water container, which for some reason I associate with like Peru, maybe, or or that area. Maybe it wasn't Peru, but these bricks also feel kind of Peruvian, Bolivian, something like that. So I feel like it should be in that region. Either Peru or Bolivia, maybe northern Argentina, I'm not sure. This location is certainly ambiguous. I don't see anything super clear to me, at least. That water container, I feel like, is a good clue. But, well, let's go Peru. Okay, that's not a good start. It was Buenos Aires. I was considering Argentina, but I was not thinking Buenos Aires. I can tell that much. Wow, okay, that was a really tricky one. And it was also quite central. Wow, that's a very interesting location. Alright, next one. What is this? No parking, do not block gate. Well, English speaking seems to be. So would this be US or Canada? I'm not good with region guessing US and Canada even when I have information. We don't have much information here. We have Shallow Lane. So have to try to vibe guess. Attention. Underground telephone cables. Okay, it looks like we have both French and English on this sign, which would make me think Canada, right? And in particular, something like Quebec City, Montreal, something in between. Yeah, I think let's just go somewhere in between. Let's go Trois-Rivières, the city. No, it was Toronto. Okay, fair enough. Was Toronto, wasn't Quebec, but still, that little sign definitely helped with guessing Canada. Now, next we have some cross here on the wall. Choose something. I can't tell the language. Oh gosh, okay, the plates are very far away, can't see them clearly either. Sun is to the south, well, this would be Europe. This would be Europe, but which country? We see some palm trees, I think. I am definitely getting Mediterranean vibes. But where? This kind of looks like D, maybe, which would suggest Italy, but I don't think those are Italian plates, are they? I don't think this would be Greece, at least this is not Greek. I can tell that much. What is this here? Vina Vero Monte something, and that cross again. I hope it doesn't mean anything bad. Viva Vero. Viva. Viva sounds very... Would it be Italy? Viva. France. Viva la France. I don't know, let's go France. It was Montenegro. Oh. Okay, I wasn't thinking Montenegro. Okay, fair enough. It certainly felt Mediterranean, but did not have a good clue about the country. Did we have rifts? We didn't have rifts, did we? We had some weird blurs here, but not really rifts, I don't think. Yeah. Okay, next round. Oh, okay, my first thought here was Nordics or Baltics, but let's see, what do we have? Deloitte, Strels, Nostrils. Tattoo. Reservuota. Sulitinai. I endings, very common in Lithuania. Reservuota sounds very did I say Italy? Sorry, Lithuanian, I mean. Sultiniai, very I ending is very common in Lithuanian. Reservuota, very Lithuanian as well. I don't know why I want to say Italian. Lithuanian. And in general, this felt, I don't know, the vibes were very Baltic. These kind of old buildings mixed with these new accents, I feel like that feels very Baltic to me, since I'm from here as well. And these brick buildings, yeah, this feels super Baltic. Would this be Vilnius? Neris. Neris also sounds very Lithuanian. And again, another word ending with AI here. Indeliai or something. So I'm very certain about Lithuania here. Let's go Vilnius. Let's go Vilnius. Nice one. Now, okay, what is this? Boise State University. Boise. I've heard of Boise. Boise State University. I have no idea where Boise is, or Boise, I don't know how are you supposed to pronounce it. Wasn't it somewhere up here? No, there's Butte that I'm thinking up here. Oh no, here is Boise as well. Yeah, Boise. I felt it's somewhere up there, but is it the right Boise? I don't know. Maybe there are multiple Boises. Boise Airport. I'm hoping it's somewhere here, but I can't find it, and I'm out of time anyways, so... Oh boy, well, here. Okay, last second. And it is to our east-ish, right? I think. Oh, never mind, it was there. But okay, 4999, I'll gladly take it. Nice. I'm happy I found Boise. 17,000 in total. Though I feel like the last few rounds were definitely better than the first ones. That Argentina one, not the greatest start, but at least I considered Argentina. So, as long as I consider the right answer, I'm happy about that. But yeah, that Montenegro, I was not considering Montenegro. Alright, next round, the second no moving game, and afterwards we'll do some NMPZ, no moving, panning, or zooming. Now, what is this? CIC. I don't know what that is. Definitely Europe again. We have blue strips, just very European architecture. This kind of looks like that Vienna sign, no? Those kind of long blue street names with white letters that you see in Vienna. Would this be Vienna? I think the architecture could fit with Vienna. Do the street signs fit Vienna? I'm not super sure, but that sign kind of looks like it might have a small text here, so maybe Rue. France, maybe. Kind of liking France more than Vienna, to be honest. Because the street signs with this white border, it feels more French to me than Austrian. Do we have anything on this? Oh yeah, we have, okay, yeah, we have French on this sign. Well, that would have helped sooner if I noticed it. So France, I would go in Eastern France, maybe. Not super sure, though. Let's see. Okay, it was northeastern France. It was Metz. Okay, not too bad. Well, at least I went with France, not Austria. Now, first sight feels very American. Let's see. We have this wooden sign. I feel like you see wooden signs more commonly in Canada. But I'm sure you can get them in the US as well sometimes. We do have front plates. Okay, we do have an American flag, so this would be the US of A. I would say northern though, maybe. Would be my instinct. We have front plates. Why am I getting like Washington, Oregon vibes? That's probably gonna be very wrong. Let's see. Oh! Okay, my vibes were on point. Very, very coastal. Okay, I wasn't thinking that coastal, but I'm surprised I was in the correct state. Or was I? Yes, I was, barely. Okay, next round. Oh gosh. Well, we're in Europe again. Kasperi House. Kasperi House. Irish pub. Saint something on the bus. Ende. Ende would so. Ende sounds very German to me. Ende. And that L. Okay, that LU on that truck. So would we be in Luxembourg? Do we have any yellow plates though? That one looks white to me. The bus one looks white. That looks white. I'm not convinced we are in Luxembourg, even though we have a domain. Might be a truck from Luxembourg in Germany, is what I'm thinking. Like somewhere here, or Frankfurt or something. Yeah, I think I'll go something like Frankfurt. Let's see. Ah, I should have stayed in... I think I had plonked in Trier. I think I had plonked there and then I switched to Frankfurt. Oh my god. Imagine I had guessed it correctly. A random small German town. Ah. Still a good guess, but I'm annoyed that I switched from there. Okay, never mind. Sun is to the north now. And there isn't much else. We have a white Google car, yeah? Some mountains in the distance that we can see. And a big electricity counter. So, what would this be? This feels like Bolivia, maybe. Because feels super dry for, like, if this is Chile, it would be northern part of Chile anyways. But Chile is certainly a possibility in my mind. I'm not sure. I'll go Bolivia. I'm not gonna be surprised. I kind of want to switch to Chile, but I'm gonna stick with my guns. Okay, it was Chile. I was considering switching to Calama, would have been such a good guess. But still, not too bad. It was northern Chile. Now, that is .au, okay. Zealand, all deliveries, we have English, which would confirm it. There are some plates visible, but are they yellowish or not? Maybe not. Looks very green from what I can see. Some palm trees here and there. So, I'm thinking maybe like north of Sydney somewhere. Near Brisbane-ish. Might be Brisbane itself. Let's see. Yeah, it was more north, even north of Brisbane. Rockhampton City it was, okay. Well, I'm kind of happy with my guess there anyways. 19.5 thousand. Okay, not too bad. I think overall my guesses were pretty good. Some of them I wish I didn't switch. Some of them I wish I switched. But that's how GeoGuessr goes, right? Let's now play 2 games of no moving, panning, and zooming. So what we see is what we get, and the scores are definitely gonna be worse on this. Oh boy. Okay, we have some trash bins there that we can see. The sun seems to be to the north, I think. Well, looking at these trash bins and the streets and the houses, my first thought was Australia. So, sun to the north would make sense. But where in Australia? These low curbs would make me think maybe Perth? It seemed to maybe be having a bit of a reddish soil? Maybe? So, I'm kind of leaning Perth. Well, let's see. Okay, it wasn't Perth, it was Darwin. So, I mean, that explains the reddish soil, yeah. But, well, at least I got the country. I'm happy about that. Oh boy, now we're in Europe now. Narrow streets. We have these balconies. Balconies would make me think more southern, maybe. Balconies like these. Maybe something like Italy. I don't know, feels coastal. I don't know, this house feels so coastal. Maybe Croatia ever? I was considering Hungary and Austria for a second, but I don't know, for some reason Italy, I like Italy the most here. Let's go something like Ravenna. If it isn't Italy, we're a bit closer to the other countries. France! Okay, well, okay. I was not thinking France. I was thinking more south and more coastal, so yeah. My vibes were not on point on this one. Okay. Well, this feels super coastal to me. But where is the sun? The sun looks to be maybe slightly north. And if that's the case, then I would maybe lean towards Australia again. Because this wouldn't feel like South Africa. This doesn't really feel like South America. I think Australia would make the most sense here to me. Ever Indonesia? I don't think so. Very pretty houses. These feel like beach houses, so that's why I was thinking coastal. So, lots of big palm trees. Whenever I see palm trees, I just want to go Brisbane. I just associate Brisbane with palm trees. Let's see. Oh gosh, okay. Well, I misjudged the sun. I went with the assumption that sun was north. But yeah, if the sun wasn't north, as it seems like it wasn't, yeah, Florida does make a lot of sense. Oh, it was Key West. Oh, wow. Well, it is very, very coastal indeed. So no wonder the houses felt like that. Yeah, that's not a great guess. But yeah, sometimes it's hard to judge the sun when it's NMPZ. The sun would be south here, though. Pretty clearly. And this feels like Europe. With that house on the left, yeah, you can see it. And some crosses. Huh. Would this be Europe? No, I think it would be. I think it would be. But where? It's an old house. If it wasn't Gen 4, I would consider Ukraine or something. But since this is Gen 4, something like Slovakia or maybe a bit more south than that. Bulgaria, maybe Romania, something like that. I don't have a solid guess on this, so let's go Romania maybe and see. Oh my. That was US? I was thinking that the fence feels a bit weird for Europe, but the house with the crosses and these like small garden, I don't know, felt very European to me. Okay, if I could see the pole, that's a clear non-European pole. Yeah, NMPZ, this one tricked me. I wouldn't call this urban though. I don't know. There is a house, but I don't know how urban this is. I mean, I guess it is like the outskirts of the city. As expected, NMPZ is not going well at all. This feels... What does this feel like? I wanted to say American. Then I started doubting myself. Could this be Australia? Where's the sun? Can we tell? The sun seems to be very low. So it wouldn't be trustworthy anyways. Cannot read any texts. But even if I could, it would be in English, I imagine, so. I think it says WM on that bin, which is waste management, as people in the comments of my previous videos have pointed out. Waste management. I know you get the WM signs in the US. I don't think I've seen WM in Australia. So I would go US. My first thought was US anyways, so I would have gone with US either way, but which city? This is giving me kind of like Chicago, Cleveland vibes, maybe Boston, I don't know. Let's go Cleveland. Ah, why do I switch? I had it in Chicago and I switched. The tall building reminded me a bit of Willis Tower, which made me think of Chicago in the first place. Not a great score. The last guess was okay. I wish I hadn't switched again, but it was okay. Yeah, well, let's do another one. And of course, if you are playing along, let me know in the comments how you do, if you manage to beat me, and press that like button if you enjoy these play-along videos. Really supports the channel and lets me know that you enjoy them, and so I should make more of them. Oh boy, so the sun has to be to the north, right? Because the red arrow, well, we're looking directly west, and the shadows are going to the left, right? So the sun would be to the north. If the sun is to the north, would this be Australia? Or would this be South Africa? I think those are the two solid options here, I think. Something feels more South African here to me. I'm not sure what exactly. Maybe these big brick fences, big brick walls feel more African. I don't know, something just like the vibes that I'm getting feel more South African than Australian to me here. But this would be coastal, I think. We have lots of palm trees. South Africa does have a pretty big coastline. So maybe Gqeberha, maybe Durban. Let's go Gqeberha. Oh god, this was Perth. If I could look around, the bins would have helped. And these low slopes. I don't know, this fence felt, the style felt maybe African, and the big brick walls. My vibes were not on point. But I very much enjoy this map. It's a great map. It is urban and really challenging. Okay, next round number 2. This house feels very Asian to me. And my first thought was Indonesia when I saw this. But the windshield wipers, we can't see the license plate, but the windshield wipers would suggest that the steering wheel is here. Because the windshield wipers would go like, they go all the way to this side. So they would go like that. So I hope it makes any sense that what I'm showing. So yeah, it would suggest we're driving on the right side here, which wouldn't be Indonesia. So I'm thinking maybe the Philippines then, because this feels very Asian to me, this style. I'm not super sure on Philippines, but I could see this being the Philippines. Yeah, I think that's my best guess. Let's go kind of in the middle-ish somewhere. Let's go Naga, or let's go Roxas City. Okay, I was Cebu City. Okay, but it was the Philippines, so nice. Round number 3, and what is this? That's a very interesting palm tree, almost looks like a electricity pole. But no, that is a palm tree. There isn't much to see here. It looks like we have the steering wheel on the left side, which would suggest driving on the right. So that's all I can see. The vibe-wise, I would say South America. With these buildings here on the right. Some like lower buildings, some of these higher apartment buildings. Or office buildings. I'm getting more of a South American vibe. Maybe Argentina? I'm thinking Buenos Aires. But yeah, that's just purely a vibe guess. There isn't anything that I can really solidly base my guess on. So let's go Buenos Aires. Ah, it was Brazil. It was South America. I was right about that. It was Suiaba, if that's how you pronounce it. Well, I feel like playing this NMPZ is a really good vibe training testing. Because, like, you only have plants and architecture to make your guesses, and that's really good for practice, I feel. Now, for some reason this feels Asian, but is it? I know you can get these small, like, rocky pavements in Portugal, but the architecture, I don't know. Doesn't feel too Portuguese. This brown brick building felt very Asian to me. But this wouldn't be South Korea. This looks like Generation 4. South Korea doesn't have Generation 4. If it wasn't for Generation 4, I would have gone South Korea, I'm not gonna lie. But now, where would I go? I don't even know. No way this is Portugal, is it? I'm torn. Okay, I'll go Portugal because of that pavement. Okay, Berlin? At no point I was even considering Germany here. Well, let's look around. Well, looking around would have helped with this being Europe, but I think... Yeah, no, I would not have considered Germany even when looking around. I think I would have been more confident in going Portugal. This tree also felt like something you might see in Portugal, so... To me, at least. But oh well. So we have this octagonal pole here. Oh, but is that a yellow plate that we see? There is a yellow plate there. So you can... Well, usually you see octagonal poles in Mexico, but you can see them in other countries, and one of those countries is Colombia. And with yellow plates, this octagonal pole, I think Colombia is the best guess. I'm pretty happy with going Colombia here. Probably just Bogota. Pretty, like, it's the capital and a pretty hedge guess. So, yeah, it was nice. And that was the last round. 12.3 thousand. At least I did better than in the first 10 MPZ game. Let me know in the comments what you thought about this map. Should we try it again in the future? And also let me know your scores. In which games did you manage to beat me? On the right side, there will be another play-along video I think you will enjoy. Don't forget to press that like button. And massive thanks to all the patrons and YouTube members who are making this channel possible.